So the other night at church, I was talking to my buddy. His name was Tanner Mills, but
that's me.
It was a different one, strangely enough. But we was talking. He was like, "Dude, do you want to go find Bigfoot?" And this was maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks ago, maybe 8. And I was like, I don't know about that. And I was kind of like joking a little bit, like, nah, I don't want to go look for Bigfoot. But there was some reasoning behind it. I'll talk about that here in a second. But here's the thing. We have actually had a Bigfoot spotting or Bigfoot sighting, I don't know what you want to call it, in Kentucky in July. I don't know if you see this. What? Kentucky man believes he saw. He doesn't believe he saw. He's got video. He's got a TikTok proof. Believes he saw Bigfoot while on a trip to Lake Cumberland. If you do not know, Lake Cumberland is, let me find it. This, okay? That's a stinking big lake, okay? That's a stinking big lake for this guy to see.
That's a snake lake.
Let me show you this.
Pull that back up. That's a snake lake.
I'm pulling something else up.
You see that right there? That's a snake lake.
That is.
Snake lake.
Now, I want you to look at that. I want you to tell me right now, if a Bigfoot was going to live anywhere, would he not live on Lake Cumberland? Just saying that. The habitat. He's got plenty of forest. I don't know this for sure, but I'm going to go ahead and assume government property. I don't know if that's actually true, but if it is, it explains a lot.
Don't check the facts. It's true.
Look, I'm not going to make any bold opinions, but I'm going to say that the Bigfoot sighting was somewhere over here.
Oh yeah, that's the region. That's the one.
But back to the Kentucky man. This was in July 29th. That's not that long ago. Most likely the Bigfoot's still there and within 30 miles of the place he was spotted. Now, he didn't say much about it, but he does have this TikTok. I'll zoom in a little bit better for y'all so that y'all can see it up on the big screen. But let's play it. Check this out. All right, that's enough. Twice is enough.
Wait, one more time.
Okay. But look at it. For real, though.
That's fake.
Why?
Look at its left arm. Its left arm is like 2 foot longer than its right.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Are you a Bigfoot expert? Have you saw one before?
Yeah.
I can't pause it. But, yeah, that was on Lake Cumberland. I'm not going to give away our Addy. But that was sub 100 miles away from us. And they're not even in the mountain parts. We're in the mountain part, which I'm almost giving my Addy just by saying
for
that.
anybody who cannot visualize this, who's just listening, that was just a very fake Bigfoot video that I think Kendall believes. Just imagine it looked like a CGI.
That wasn't CGI.
It looked like a bad CGI.
It wasn't CGI.
Then what? I don't know how do you explain the left arm being a foot longer than the right arm.
Car accident?
Was he driving or he got hit by?
He got hit.
Hit and run?
Hit and run. That's where most Bigfoot sightings come from, is by on the road. Sometimes getting hit, but usually not. They're usually pretty quick.
Okay, level.
On the road, though.
100%.
100%.
Do you believe there is some sort of a Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti type creature in the world anywhere? It doesn't have to be in Lake Cumberland. Do you actually believe that?
There's actually a lot of different species.
Oh, so you believe in multiple different kinds?
Yes. Have you ever been to Disney World?
Yeah.
To the Animal Kingdom?
Yeah.
On the, what's it called? Everest?
Yeah.
Have you seen
Everest.
the proof on the line?
I don't pay that much attention. It's pretty hot. And I'm like, just trying to get to a ride a roller coaster.
Well, they have. I would have pulled it up, but I don't have time right now. They have a cast mold of a Bigfoot. It's an actual footprint of this big, and it's a cast mold where they got it. It was up. It's a Yeti. I wouldn't call that one a Bigfoot. It's a Yeti, and it's in the Appalachia. No, what's the biggest mountain in the world? Everest. What's that range called? Serengeti. Himalayas. It's in the Himalayas. So they're a little bit different. I don't think these are that big. That's about the size, I believe. 8 to 9 feet. I don't think there's a lot of them. I want to say that. Like bears, you don't ever see bears around here.
You know, if you live in like an area like out west, and this could be total bullcrap, but when we was on a tour when we were out west, they say you only see a mountain lion once every 20 years.
Mm-hmm. And you know how many times that mountain lion sees you? Did they tell you that?
No.
A lot.
I saw a mountain lion while I was there, though.
No, you didn't.
I swear.
How old are you?
I mean, once every 20 years that you're there.
You're 23, I think.
I am 23, but I don't. It's not like per lifetime. It's per 20 years you spend there.
You've spent time here, though. There's cougars here.
Different.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that?
In mountain lions, yes.
Okay.
I've seen them.
Here?
No. Do you have to see it here for it to exist?
That's exactly what I'm saying with the Bigfoots.
If a Bigfoot is real, it doesn't live at Lake Cumberland.
I think
it would have to live. I think it has to live super north.
No, they're different breeds. You know, there's one in Florida. We'll talk about it in a minute, but like I was saying, the thing about I don't think there's a lot of Bigfoots. Like, are there Bigfoot? Yeah, there is. But just like bears, listen, is there a lot of bears? I'm not really sure. I've never seen one in person, but I know they're here.
You've never seen a bear?
Not in person on like my land. I've seen them in a zoo, but that's it, I think. And yeah, but like I think with a Bigfoot, I think that I think there's not many of them, and I think they're really like the cougars, to where it's like if they don't want to be seen, they're not going to be, except sometimes when they just get caught.
If they exist, they're in that. It would be in the Himalayas. That's the only place.
That's
that or like super north Canada, like where nobody is.
Those are different breeds. I'm talking about Bigfoot.
But he's not real. No way.
Well, let's see. What else was I got in that? I was looking at whenever I saw this article, I was thinking about it, and I was like, I need to tell the story. I've seen Bigfoot before. Listen. All right.
Let's hear it.
Right here behind my house. It's going to be tough for a lot of you guys if you haven't been watching my channel for a while. But if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know what I'm talking about, maybe. But back way behind my house, it's a pretty good walk. It's probably 2-3 miles back in there. There's a high wall. It's creepy, okay? It's very creepy. And I used to do a lot of trapping back there, and I'd catch bobcats, raccoons, crazy. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, I just connected a dot. But there would be raccoons, all that stuff back there.
Wait, what's the dot?
Something ripped my raccoon in half, and I thought it was a person. Later, anyways, I was back in there. If you guys, all right, I'm getting off track. I went back there checking my bobcat trap. It was dark. I didn't have a gun.
Just a double take to make sure the bobcat wasn't behind you.
I heard a noise. I was back there. I was trapping. It was getting dark. I was walking out. I was like, dang, it'd be really scary if something was watching me. I look up at the high wall, and there was something stinking watching me. They call it tree cancer, okay? So trees go like this. Let me illustrate. Trees go like this, straight down, then they bail out at the roots. Whenever you see a tree that goes down, and then it has a weird bail, and then comes back in, that's called tree cancer. It's not a real tree cancer. It's a thing, but it's trying to hide behind the tree. It happens with humans, and I think I saw it with a cat the other day. It was sitting beside a tree, and I was like, that's not a tree, that's a cat. But then I saw the Bigfoot. And he was like this. Say, here's the tree.
How tall? Give us a...
Here's the thing. I was looking up at it, and I was like looking over the horizon in a way, so I didn't see his whole body. I just seen that much of him.
Okay.
And it was his head, the neck. Here's what it did. I looked up. He went. And then he was gone. I took off booking it home. And if you guys remember that was about 2 years ago. There was a point in my videos, if you guys are serious in watching, you've seen, like, I was trapping a lot at the beginning of my YouTube career. There was a point, trapping dropped off significantly. That was the time. I've not been over there since alone. I've went a few times during the day with other people, but I will never go back there alone.
Here. I'm going to close my eyes, and you describe what he looked like to me. I want to visualize.
Okay, listen.
Eyes are closed.
Listen, Linda. Well, I was thinking, all right, here, since I'm actually going to describe it to you pretty vividly, but open up your eyes. I have some more footage to show you. So I was thinking, what do other people see? Because this is what I was thinking. I really just started thinking about this today, and really started thinking about it today. So I was like, what do other people see when they see Bigfoot? So I looked at some drawings. This is what other people see. They see, that's the shape of the head's pretty correct. This one, the one I saw's head was more less shoulders. Okay,
elongated.
Yeah,
smaller traps.
Yes, it wasn't that buff. Like I was saying though, I only saw that much of it, but his head wasn't rounded. It was more pointed.
He had a neck.
So then I was like, okay, this sounds
that guy's got no neck.
I mean, if you look around, you will see descendants that look about like it in human.
I'm just saying, this guy's shoulders go straight into underneath his ears.
He's also about 8-9 feet tall. That's a mature. But then I was like, all right, according to what I've seen, and he had some green. He had some like almost like green highlights, which is weird. I was like, maybe it wasn't necessarily Sasquatch. Maybe it was a skunk ape. Skunk apes are popular in
Florida.
Louisiana. Exactly. Florida, Louisiana. That. Okay. So I was like, dang, son, that's close. You could see down here how it gets like lime green. That's what it had, but that's just the headlights on the picture.
I was about to say, I think that's just the lighting. I don't think that they're actually claiming that he's green.
This one's not. He didn't have teeth. He wasn't mad. So then I was like, I kept looking. I didn't see anything. So I decided to draw and sketch out my own.
Okay. I'll describe for the people who are not watching.
Here, you take a good look at it. And I'm gonna walk it up to the camera.
Okay, for the people who are not watching, who are just listening, Kendall is drawing some sort of Wookiee-type creature with very indistinct facial features. I think there's a scribbled mustache and eyebrows on there. The mouth is exactly the same shape as the eyes, and there is no nose.
He didn't have one.
And then there's some green in there.
There is green.
Yeah.
That was one of the distinct features.
Yeah, I mean...
He had really big pupils.
Are you confirming the mustache was there? Or was that an error in the drawing? Or mustache or no mustache? We need to know.
I mean, it was... The thing what I was going for is that it was furry everywhere.
How about
and it was long hair. It was long hair.
No nose?
I didn't see one.
So they don't have a nose.
What I mainly saw whenever I looked up there, I didn't see him but a split second, dude. Okay, I looked up there. I'm getting a little upset, but I'm not mad. Just saying.
You saw a Bigfoot and you just kind of like
didn't tell anybody.
Looked away.
No, dude, I seen it and I was like, I'm out of here. I took off booking it. But the main features was that the long hair, slick hair, it wasn't curly or anything, and had green highlights. I don't know if that was actually this guy. It may have been.
And I don't know if you'll know the answer to this.
Okay.
Are there any people who have been claimed to be injured or go missing by a Bigfoot attack?
I don't know.
I've never heard of that. Maybe they're not mean.
That's what I was saying.
Maybe you judged.
That's why I didn't tell anybody.
Because you stereotyped him. You judged him.
I didn't tell anybody though, because I didn't want anybody. I don't know if he's still there though.
You didn't tell anybody because you were embarrassed that you judged him without getting to know him.
Keep him safe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, I think he moved on because I've set a lot of trail cameras since then. I ain't seen him. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. If you believe, you believe. It doesn't. It's like Siberian tiger. Listen, they're real. You just may not see them. Also, though, back to about the dot that I connected. I'm not trying to prolong the story, but I did track back there a little bit last year, and I was like, all right, this is when I was feeling more comfortable with him because I thought about it. I really did think about it, and I was like, was I afraid of him, or was he afraid of me? So then I was a little more comfortable to go back in. I set a trap over there. I caught a raccoon. Pretty good, right? He was in 2 pieces, and my trap was gone. The raccoon...
How was he split?
Ripped. Ripped.
Front and back half or sides?
I think it was right down like the side middle.
Okay.
It was terrifying. And then I put it up on a stick. I jabbed a big 6-foot stick in the ground and stuck the carcass on it, and it was gone the next day.
Sounds like a bear.
I don't know that was Bigfoot. If you want to see the full podcast, click the first link in the description and check it out.